Okay. Good afternoon, you beautiful human beings. Guys, it is time for that Triple D, the DVD Markets Daily Dose. Now, guys, listen, if you're part of Premium Plus, we already had a cracker of a day. We smashed NASDAQ to the top side. We've also had some other pretty amazing trades. But enough of that. What do we need to focus on? What's important? What's coming up right now? Well, let me show you in the next few minutes. So first things first, we have some big US data coming out at 4 o'clock GMT plus 2, right? CB consumer confidence. Now, what does this mean? It basically means what the consumer feels in terms of the US market. How confident are they? This is a big indicator and a big strengthening or weakening indicator for the dollar. So if we see CB consumer confidence go over that 111, 112 mark, which at the moment there is currently a forecast that it is expected to be higher, we will see a stronger dollar. So what does that mean? How do we position ourselves and how do we take advantage of that? Well, let me show you really quickly. We're going to jump into the charts, but first, before I get there, guys, if you want to be a part of Premium Plus, less than $1 a day, link down in the description below. You'll get into the free group, but you'll see there's links on how to get into Premium Plus. Power, amazing stuff. Remember, tonight we are trading Microsoft and Google's financial reports for the last quarter, as well as their press statements and earnings calls. So you want to be part of that. That is going to be in Premium Plus. So let's jump into the charts because that is what you guys are waiting for. Now, first and foremost, just a quick shout out for the gold sell that we are in, guys. We are smashing it towards that downside. We looked this morning at trying to take this gold breakout buy. It didn't really materialize as too much. We closed at break even. We've been holding and waiting on this gold sell. We had a stop loss all the way at that 1964 mark, which luckily we did not get hit out of. We've been waiting. If you ask the leaders in the group, we've been waiting. We've been discussing this one. But as we can see, gold is melting down right now to the floor, right? We've got a massive sell in place. So if you're in this one, you're part of Premium Plus, just a massive congratulations to you, right? At this point, we're going to pull our stop loss into profit. And right there and there, we are in an investor's position, right? Meaning no matter what happens here, we are good for the go. Now, just to give you guys a quick peek here, at this moment in time, I'm currently running around about 35,000 Rand in profit on this single position. That can be you, Premium Plus, you know where it's at. Now, talking about US 100, right? We looked at buys on the breakout this morning, right? And I'll drop to a 5-minute chart. I just want to show you this buy breakout. So we bought US 100 at exactly, let's have a look here, 15,470. Sent through into the group. Everyone bought that out and it just absolutely ran, right? We got closed out on a pullback in profit, but that is done and dusted. But that's the history. That's the past. We've killed it. What now and where do we go, right? So first and foremost, this is all going to come down to, as I said, that news release, whatever we see on that consumer confidence. Now, two things to consider. The market is well aware that there are earnings coming out this evening. So markets may be a little bit skittish based on those earnings, right? These are big tech earnings that's going to affect NASDAQ. There's no doubt about that. That's the first thing to consider. So normal market moves, we have to go in with caution. If you're using 2 or 3% risk, maybe drop that risk down to 1%. That's the first thing. The second thing is that if this does come out positive, it is going to be a strengthening for the dollar, right? And this would mean we'd need to start to look for additional short opportunities like gold. Unfortunately, as I've already said in the group, as I've mentioned already in Premium Plus, you can choose to hold this one or close it, but it may fall before the data comes out, which it did exactly as I said. So once gold has continued that fall, if that data comes out positive, the dollar could see an extended fall on gold. Looking right next to me, that was 35,000. We're now sitting at closer to 45,000 Rand, literally in minutes. Well, we were waiting the whole morning for it, but printed out in one day. So what else? If you're not already in gold, what else can you look for, right? There's opportunities everywhere. More specifically, looking at US 30, right? US 30, otherwise known as Dow Jones, is again struggling to make headway through some of these upper areas, right? You'll see we're hitting multiple resistance zones. We've got a massive band ahead of us. And should we get that positive dollar data, this will be enough to potentially send US 30 towards that downside, right? And that's going to be a big opportunity. Again, another reason I just want to add, I mentioned previously that we had a buy zone set up already on NASDAQ. Now, I just want to zoom out 4 hours, and I was explaining that I had that buy zone yesterday. This is the area that I want to buy out, and I sent it to the group saying that, hey, listen, this is my ideal buy zone, just an additional item there. But I think the focus for this afternoon, based on that 4 o'clock CB consumer confidence data, will have the biggest effect on USD, right? So again, a positive dollar reaction there will have a sell-off effect, and this is going to be perfect because if we're still at resistance, this can offer a great risk to reward ratio, with our risk being just slightly above markets, potentially 200 to 300 pips, which is nothing on Dow Jones, and we could potentially fall substantially further, right? 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 pips or more. So that's what you need to pay attention for. Tonight, we obviously have those big earnings reports. I'll be guiding everybody through that. There may be a possibility I have to do an emergency last minute travel, so I need to get on a plane and do a bit of traveling. However, even in that event, I will still be guiding everybody in Premium Plus through the earnings report as it gets released. I'll be sharing you through the links to the guidance calls, and we'll be discussing them together in the group, so you won't miss out on a single beat. Other than that, guys, that is what is going to dominate the markets today. Remember, tomorrow is all about the Fed, right? This is where we see Papa Powell come out and absolutely destroy the markets, raise interest rates, keeping them the same, definitely not going to be dropping them, but it is going to cause turmoil, right? So that is going to be live tomorrow night. We also have Meta's earnings also tomorrow night. So for today, big trading day, depending on this data, we could see some big moves. We already rocked the markets. We could see some more big gains. However, tomorrow, all eyes are going to be on that Federal Reserve data. So tomorrow, we're going to see a little bit of a slower trading day. We're going to see markets being a little bit more cautious throughout the morning. However, it will ramp up towards the evening. Once that data comes out, we're going to see a roller coaster throughout Thursday, potentially all the way into Friday. So as always, be safe, trade safe. If you aren't already a client of HFM, what are you doing? Link down below, open up an account, get funded, get into Premium Plus, go and get access to my Quantum Growth Markets Academy, which is everything you need to know, and just another 3 hours extra just because we can, right? So be safe, trade safe. I'll see you guys on the other side of the trades. As always, goodbye.